Hey guys, welcome to the channel and another video. Today I'm going to be watching Planes, Trains and Automobiles by John Hughes. I was originally supposed to watch Dark City today, but since it's Thanksgiving week, I figured I'd watch this first and shift Dark City to next week. Anyways, I've always known John Hughes as the director of Ferris Bueller's Day Off and The Breakfast Club, but looking him up for this movie, I found out he either wrote or directed many of my childhood films. I was surprised to find out that he wrote the Home Alone films, Baby's Day Out, Dennis the Menace, 101 Dalmatians, and a couple of the National Lampoon films. About Planes, Trains and Automobiles, I know it's a Thanksgiving film starring Steve Martin. I know Martin was a huge star in the 80s and 90s, but I've only seen two of his films before, Sergeant Bilko and The Pink Panther. I don't believe I know anything else about this film though. But before we get into it, to help support the channel, I have a Patreon page for full-length reactions, early access, and weekly polls for what to watch next. You will need your own copy to watch along, of course. Please consider being a patron. Please subscribe to the channel. Do check out my other videos. And like if you like this video, dislike it if you didn't. With all that being said, let's get started. Planes, Trains and Automobiles. Hughes. Martin. Let's go. Wow, okay. The film starts with planes, trains and automobile sounds. Very appropriate. 2 days before Thanksgiving, New York. Oh, that's a beautiful watch. Piaget, I think. Looks like he doesn't want to be in this meeting. He has a flight. There's no sound whatsoever yet.
Why don't you wait and go out with me on the 8th? You're never gonna get a cab at this hour.
I'll see you in Chicago, John.
You'll never make the city.
Okay, I think I'm getting it already. It's a journey or a travel film where he has to reach his destination by any means necessary. Was that Kevin Bacon? Holy crap, it's Kevin Bacon! Big surprise. I really miss this old school shaky camera work. Oh no, he caught it. I wonder whether he has a larger role in the film or it's just a cameo.
Cap! I was wondering if I could appeal to your good nature and ask you to let me have it. I don't have a good nature. Excuse me.
Wait, that's Del Griffith's case.
Hey, that's my cab! All right, you son of a bitch, this is my cab! Ow!
Oh no. Yeah, this is gonna be a fun movie. 80s upbeat synth. It's that Del Griffith guy. Yeah.
I know you, don't I?
You stole my cab.
I've never stole anything in my life.
I knew you.
Del seems like a very fun-loving guy. And I don't think I've seen that actor in any other films before.
I want a seat in first class where I was booked and ticketed over a month ago.
Look, I have had just about enough of you. Now take your seat.
Is this a coincidence or what? Have a seat.
He's having the worst luck. Oh no.
Director of Sales, Shower Curtain Ring Division.
Oh, he's a salesman.
The last thing I want to be remembered as is an annoying blabbermouth.
Oh, that's exactly what he is though. But he's a good-hearted blabbermouth from what I see so far. I've recently seen The Naked Gun and Airplane. I kind of expected a little absurdist humor, but this is more subtle.
We couldn't land in Chicago. If they closed Chicago, we landed here. You're saying I could be stuck in Wichita?
I'm saying you are stuck in Wichita. I'll make sure you get a room for the night.
Yeah.
They're slowly striking an unlikely friendship, even though Neil is very reluctant. What a weird-looking taxi. I know the actor who's driving the taxi. He was in Breaking Bad as the owner of a junkyard.
Well, I'm still $1 million shy of being a millionaire.
Nick.
Do you still honor those discount credit cards for the rooms?
Yeah, well, I'll have to charge you for a double, but with a discount, it'll come out even.
Last room in the complex.
I mean, Share?
Yeah, hey.
Don't tell me it's a single bed. It is a single bed. Excellent use of music whenever Hughes is cutting to the bed.
You left him on a vibrating bed. What did you think was going to happen?
It's been a long day.
Alright, he's not talking, he's just making a ton of noise.
How'd you like a mouthful of teeth?
Well, who let you stay in the room? I even let you pay for it so you wouldn't feel like an intruder, which you most certainly are. You're a miracle. Your stories have none of that.
I can take anything.
Yeah, I feel bad for Del now.
You want to hurt me? Go right ahead if it makes you feel any better. I'm an easy target. I talk too much. I also listen too much. But I don't like to hurt people's feelings. I'm not changing. I like me. My wife likes me. Because I'm the real article. What you see is what you get.
Wow. Honesty. I respect that. That was a really, really good scene with a lot of emotions. Oh my god, they're getting robbed. So random. Now they have no money for a flight. And I think this is where either the train or the automobile car comes in. How weird would it be waking up being spooned by some random person?
Where's your other hand? Between two pillows. Those aren't pillows.
See that Bears game last week?
Yeah, hell of a game, hell of a game. Bears got a great team this year.
They're talking about sports.
That's the easy part.
I had over $700.
I didn't touch your dough, Neil. I'm a lot of things, but I'm not a thief.
You went into my stuff last night, right?
There's $263 in there. If there's a dollar more, then you can call me a thief. Count it. 263, right? We were robbed.
I know this actor too, I just don't recall his name. I've seen him in several films.
How are you?
This is Neil Page from Chicago. If he goes the back roads, it could be anywhere up to 70 miles.
What do you figure the temperature is?
1. Thanks for the ticket.
Although they're saying goodbye now,
Happy holidays.
Same to you.
aw, I have a feeling Del just wants a friend and that's why he's being so nice to Neil. And the train breaks down too.
You walk a mile and a half to the highway up here. The trucks will meet you, and they'll take you into Jefferson City.
I wonder who'll approach first. It's going to be Neil. And I finally get why this film is called Planes, Trains and Automobiles, not Car, because I'm sure there are different type of land vehicles they're going to take.
Check that out.
I'm liking Del more and more by the second. He's just such a fun-loving, good-natured person. Just talks too much. And doesn't know social cues, but apart from that, he's awesome. They're in Missouri, St. Louis.
This is Czechoslovakian
I
ivory.
just realized what he's doing.
It's $5.
He's selling shower curtain rings as earrings.
All right.
He's a very good salesman.
You could pass for 18 or 19.
I really think we'd get to where we're going a lot faster if we were alone.
Okay.
Neil's shooting Del down again.
Good luck to you, and I hope you get home soon.
I don't know whether I feel bad for Neil or not, but I definitely feel bad for Del.
5. 5.
Hey! 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 Hey!
Yeah, I'd be losing it at this point too. I'm not mentioning too much about the filmmaking because I don't think it's necessarily important in this film. It's more of a story-driven comedy, like the Home Alone series or Baby's Day Out and stuff.
And I really don't care for the way your company left me in the middle of fucking nowhere with fucking keys to a fucking car that isn't fucking...
He's angry now.
I want a fucking car right fucking now.
You're fucked.
Are you gonna help me, or are you gonna stand there like a slab of meat with mittens?
Well?
Get your car out of here! Yeah, just a minute, okay? But I want you to help him up.
No!
My pleasure.
Even when Del is swearing, he's so polite.
Do you have any idea how glad I am I didn't kill you?
Do you have any idea how glad I'd be?
His voice! Such a creative choice to change his voice. That was a huge surprise.
I can't reach my feet to get my shoes off.
Why does he have to
Fine, leave your shoes on.
I
take
can't
his
relax if I got my shoes on.
shoes off everywhere he goes?
You know what would make me happy?
Got a couple balls and an extra set of fingers.
What would make me happy is if you give your mouth a rest.
My pleasure.
Putting my wallet in the glove compartment, don't let me forget it.
All right.
He's playing music. His eyes are not on the road at all. Oh no. Oh no. Both of his arms are stuck.
What's happening?
Oh, we almost hit a deer, that's all.
Are you alright?
Yes, I'm fine.
I see smoke in the background.
You're going the wrong way! How would he know where we're going?
Yeah, how would he know?
He just hallucinated the devil.
Wow!
Well, at least at the base level, Neil is a decent person. It's just that he's going through such a hard time, he doesn't want to deal with all of this and just wants to get home to his kids and his wife.
I mean, good luck turning the car. I mean, they're gonna be happy as pigs that...
Oh, I gave this gal behind the counter a set of shower curtain rings. Can't rent a car with shower curtain rings.
Oh no. He used Neil's credit card.
I found it in my wallet!
I knew you stole it!
I thought you put it there! But you didn't give me your address! What was I supposed to do?
Give it back!
I can't! Because when we stopped the gas up, I put the card back in your wallet!
Which is now burning.
Are you mad at me?
I need one room.
Batman, maybe we should get separate rooms.
You get your own room.
I am, without a doubt, the biggest pain in the butt that ever came down the pike. I meet someone whose company I really enjoy. I cause him more trouble than he has a right to. God, I got a big mouth.
At least he's very introspective and he looks at his own faults. I think Del's character is kind of like the sad clown. Probably has a sad story. I think his wife died or something.
You're gonna freeze to death out there.
You love her, don't you? Love is not a big enough word. To the wives. To the wives! Was that seat hot or what? That's like a big whopper.
They're finally having a good moment where none of them are angry for some reason.
Reverse!
They're just gonna get out of there. It's almost like arcade music here. I really like it.
Top of the morning, officer.
Hi.
Is there something I can help you with?
The hell are you driving?
Well, our shipper's come in. The driver's a little freaky about people riding up in his cab, so we can't sit there.
Well, if we can't sit up there, where are we supposed to ride?
Walking, huh?
They've been on a plane, they've been on a train, they've been on a bus, a car, and now finally they're on a truck. And they're near Chicago. Oh, I think they're there already.
It's been great meeting you, Neil. It really has. Again, I'm sorry if I caused you any trouble.
Oh, no, you didn't cause me any trouble. You got me home. Say hello to Marie for me. I feel like I know her.
Yeah.
He doesn't talk about Murray at all. Do the L trains in Chicago only have like 2 or 3 carriages?
I like me. My wife likes me.
He's gonna go back for him, just like a rom-com, but it's totally different and it's so well done. It's well earned.
I've been spending too much time away from home. I haven't been home in years. Del, what are you doing here?
I don't have a home.
He didn't... I thought he just lost his wife. He doesn't even have a home.
Marie's been dead for 8 years.
The framing of this shot is excellent, keeping only Steve Martin in focus and everything else blurred in the background.
Hi, kiddo.
Daddy!
I'd like you to meet a friend of mine.
Hello, Mr. Griffith.
Hello, Mrs. Page.
Oh, wait. I really enjoyed that film. Okay, I took some time to collect my thoughts. That was such a feel-good film. It made me want to go to my family and say I love them, which I did before starting to write this review. Look, I don't think this film, like most Hughes' other films, is meant for us to look too deeply into the filmmaking process. This was more about the story of the main 2 characters and the journey they shared together. As a matter of fact, there were no human antagonists in the film at all. The antagonists turned out to be luck and time. I'm not going to go into too much details, but let's start off with the writing and directing by John Hughes, who did a fantastic job in making us laugh, feel sad, and ultimately tug at our heartstring by the end. The setup was pretty straightforward, with Martin's character trying to get home for Thanksgiving from New York to Chicago. Unfortunately for him, Lady Luck is not in his favor at all. Everything that can go wrong does go wrong, and he ends up with a loudmouth but fun-loving Del Griffin. The dynamic between the 2 characters is what really drove the film forward, no pun intended. This was less of a surrealist or absurdist humor movie, and I like that it was more grounded in reality. Although they spend the majority of the film at odds, by the end they become genuine friends. One thing to note is that Del's character doesn't change at all, almost, which isn't a bad thing, since he was already the best version of himself. On the other hand, Neil's character does go through a lot of changes. He becomes more empathetic and less aggressive towards Del, as he realizes Del might be alone for Thanksgiving. Another good choice by Hughes was not to reveal Del's backstory till the end, even though he constantly hints at Del's clear sadness when his wife is mentioned. One big clue was the fact that Del never called his wife like Neil did, and it becomes more apparent as the film drags on. Overall, I felt like Hughes did a wonderful job with his lead actors, and I'm looking forward to watching more of his films in the future. I still haven't watched any of the National Lampoon films, for instance. Do let me know in the comments which one to start with, since there are so many of them. Let's talk a little about the music, which was very appropriate for the film. 80s synth music was played during the montages and the beginning, and it switched to more emotional music by the end. The choice of using Every Time You Go Away was great, since it's usually used in a very romantic setting. It applies here too, since both of them form a real bond with each other. Steve Martin played Neil Page, a seemingly grumpy man just trying to get home for the holidays. Although grumpy, it's made clear to the audience the reason why, and justifiably so, in my opinion, since nothing was going his way. Martin was really good in his role, and his character development was evident by the end. Could you guys please recommend a good Steve Martin film? Maybe the best Steve Martin film in your opinion? I really enjoyed his performance, so I want to see more of him. However, I enjoyed John Candy as Del Griffith even more. He reminded me of someone I know, annoying at times due to his loud mouth, but has a heart of gold and instantly lovable. John Candy's performance had a certain innocence about his character, which I really enjoyed. He swore only once in the film, and that too very politely. His subtle change in performance every time his wife is brought up was great to watch. His character smiled throughout the film, so the times he didn't really stood out, and it made me feel for him. The film ended perfectly though. He got to spend time with another family that welcomed him with open arms. I honestly don't have any direct criticisms of the film. It was a joy to watch and feel. It was perfect for what it was. Overall, I really enjoyed this film. It was a great holiday movie, and I want to thank all of you for recommending this classic to me. Anyways, thank you for watching. I have a Patreon page. Consider being a patron. Subscribe to the channel. Like if you liked this video, dislike it if you didn't. I will see you in the next one. Bye.